Parang gusto ko mag-business. Pero gusto ko ring mag-law. Hi guys! It's your girl Tresh, and as the title says, this is Legal Management Tips for First-Year Students. Also, aside from information purposes, this video is made for fun. Let's go! Tip number 1 is to get rid of your father's chicken. Kesa ba kayo? Joke. Tip number 1 is to read the 1987 Constitution. Wait, let me show you a book. So here it is. Here it is. When I was still an incoming freshman like you, last year, a senior advised us to read the 1987 Constitution, which I did not actually do until the subject Intro to Law came, my dude. So yeah, it's discouraged to follow an advice wherein it's too late to do so. If you'll spot unfamiliar words, please search it in the internet, because unlike reading novels or any fictional stuffs, context clues does not necessarily work in legal text. So there are words that are, just for the legal world, my dude. And a piece of advice, if you're gonna study in UM, again, this is not encouraging you to study it. Memorize or familiarize the 1987 Constitution Preamble and the Canon of Lawyers. You can search this up in the internet. Tip number 2 is to practice case digest. As an incoming second year, I haven't actually practiced this piece of advice, so if you're incoming freshman, same pa rin tayo. So yeah, basically that's it, because in our second exam, if I'm not mistaken, in the subject Intro to Law, we did a certain case digest. And also, a side note, practice having a good penmanship. Because, baby girl, it's written, it's not typed written, it's handwritten. Same naman ang typewritten or written, but it's handwritten. It's not typewritten. Okay? Also, I know it's hard, but it's encouraged to write as fast as you can, but still maintaining your good penmanship. I'm also preaching to myself. So basically, that's the 3 big advice that I can give if you're starting out. Again, read the 1987 Constitution. Next is to practice case digest. You can search this up in YouTube. There are many videos that can help you, but there's this specific video that our professor gave us, because it was made by Lex in Motion. I'm gonna paste his YouTube. Alright. Yun, and have a good penmanship practice. So let's dive into the general tips for college. Number 1, especially if you'll study in the University of Mindanao, is exam. Okay? You got that? Exam, baby girl. In our university, we have 4 exams, and the 4th one is called final exam. So this is the part where you break free. Yeah, kidding aside, you should really work hard on this, because it's 40% of your grade. So if you're not keeping up with your assignments or some minor tasks, some trivial tasks, especially if you're a working student, I get that. Okay lang yata yan, but don't be complacent enough. But what I mean is, like, bawi talaga sa 4th exam. So in connection with the first general tip, which is to do good in the exam, is to find the right material that your professors are using. Because some professors don't just rely on, let's say, your given ebook or the book that was given to you by the university itself. Some professors use other books, and they use that as their source with the examination. It's pretty a common scenario wherein you've studied hard enough and then pagdating sa exam, like the exam paper itself, you'll tell yourself, wala man ito sa ebook or wala man ito sa book. Wala ko kabasaan eh. Diba? And then, let's say, in hindsight, the professor or you yourself will learn that, uy, ito pala ang ginamit ni sir. Ito pala ang ginamit ni ma'am. Kaya pala hindi ako naka-answer ng sa exam. So yun, find the right material or the right sources that your professors are using, because your hard work will not pay off if hindi kayo mutual ni sir or ni ma'am. Diba? Mahirap yun. Third is to network, baby. I have friends that we're block sections, meaning same kami ng course, but in other subjects, we have different professors. So for example, if your classmate had already answered this test paper, maybe he or she can... Pwede ba na-iingon sa YouTube? Maybe he or she can give a generalized information about what the test will be about or what certain topics will appear. I'm not saying like every item should be mentioned, but you know, at least you're more ready than ever. So source. Again, source. I'm not talking about, you know what I mean. And it will also help if you'll join certain organizations for you to reach out to other people aside from your blockmates. And it's also a perk to join the courses organization as an officer, because then you will connect to seniors that will give you practical, like first-hand advices about this upcoming subject of yours, or how this professor teaches, or what are the needed tactics to survive his or her class. So, and the last bonus tip is, this is probably cliche for you, but it is to actually enjoy college. It's not just about being so focused on your chosen course. It's actually being with other people who has different cultures, just so fun, diba? And of course, I'm talking about enjoying it prudently, in a way that you will still have balance and contrast with your efforts in academics. And this is so important, forgive yourself when you fail. Especially if you'll be granted with a scholarship and then you're not able to meet the required grade for it. So it turns out in the next semester you won't have a scholarship anymore. So it's an advice that I have experienced firsthand. So please do forgive yourself, and if there's any other alternative that you'll find a scholarship, then good for you, and let's work again, diba? It's not a matter of being too perfect, it's a matter of creating and eventually having progress. So basically, I will now terminate my vlog. I don't know if you've learned anything, but this is just me. Yun, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps, and see you around campus. Bye bye.